Yeah, fellow Biafrans, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. We are so many all over the world. We still have our brothers and sisters that are all over the world, scattered around the globe, that are yet going to come and connect with all what is happening in Biafra land. Like this, my beautiful sister, I'm greeting and giving the love. Ateni Alati is our precious sister out there in America, and she is a Biafran. She have her root from Biafra, and they are all going to connect. Everybody is going to connect by the time the dots come together. By the time the dots will come together, we shall all come as one united family, one big country, Biafra, the last miracle that will happen on the face of the earth. Biafra will never come. Biafra will never come if we continue to deny the obvious. Biafra will never come if we continue to live in lies, deceit, and blackmail. Thank you, Sister Atheni. It's a must. The dots are going to come together, and we are all going to come and unite as one family. We're not going to have Biafra if we continue with all these sentiments and all these, sin that's not so easily beguile us. Thank you, Oriako. Thank you. Please share this. It's going to be a very quick and important message to you, Biafrans. And I want you to know that there is no way we are going to allow a few individuals to continue to fruit from us, to continue to suck us dry, while we are determined and believing that we are going to have our country. And yet there are few individuals that have made up their mind that they will not give up on exploiting us. We're not going to allow them continue to do that. Biafra will never come if you do not stand for truth. If you refuse to stand for truth, if you refuse to be whiter than white and whiter than snow, do not expect Biafra. Your leader, my leader, Nnamdi Kanu, he said it, that we are whiter than white and we are whiter than snow. And at a point, he haven't worked with so many people in their hundreds and in their thousands. He kept crying and he kept yelling, I need 100 men. And he said something the last time he actually mourned and actually cried. And he said, if it were not the fact that God gave me this mandate, I wouldn't be speaking to any one of you anymore. There were people working with him at that time. There were leaders with him. There were DOS. There were deputies. There were coordinators. There were leaders in different platforms and in different capacity. Yet, Nnamdi Kanu was saying, if it was not for God who has given me this mandate, I will not speak with any one of you anymore. He was looking for men. And he said, if I have only 100 men, 100 men. And at this time, we are talking about, there were thousands already. Some of you were already paying money every month. Some of you were already coordinators, secretaries, treasurers in IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu was saying, if only I can get 100 men. What does it mean? It means that there were sycophants around him. It means that there were buffoons around him. It means that there were liars, pejorers, blackmailers around him. He was crying and looking for 100 men. And up till today, where are the 100 men? And that is why he came out with a slogan, we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. And until you come to that point where you are whiter than white and whiter than snow, forget Biafra. You won't have it. You won't have it. And that is why today we have the brother of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. His name is Kanu Takanu. We have the sister of our leader who is married to a thief, a chronic false prophet, a lying dingbat in Germany that calls himself master prophet. Is married to the sister of our leader, and he was always fronting himself as the prophet of Biafra land. How many of you will tell me, was there any day Nnamdi Kanu affirmed to any of us Biafrans and gave go ahead for us to listen to that idiot in Germany that calls himself a master prophet? Was there any day Nnamdi Kanu told you that that guy is a prophet to reckon with? Didn't he know he was married to his sister? Was there any day Nnamdi Kanu fronted his brother and said, this is Kanu, my brother, listen to him? Was there any time like that? Was there any time Nnamdi Kanu said, I have a brother, his name is Emmanuel Kanu, listen to him, he is my brother? These guys were there. They were his siblings, his own blood. Nnamdi Kanu was crying and saying, I need 100 men. Nnamdi Kanu was always saying, if it were not for God, I would not be speaking with any of you. Who are those people around him? His brother Kanu, his leaders around him, DOS, as you would have them. They were all there. Nnamdi Kanu was still looking for men. That false prophet, that dingbat, that idiot in Germany that calls himself a prophet, who is a scammer, a criminal, coming to tell you that he is Biafra prophet. He was there. Nnamdi Kanu never recommended him one day, never gave him accolade one day, never administered anything that had to do with him or recommended that we should listen to him. Not even one day. He was looking for men because he knew that those people were sycophants around him. They were thieves around him, robbers around him, including his own family members. I'm telling you, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, your Savior, the one that saved you from sin. When he was there, they came to tell him, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, they are all here looking for you. You know, then Jesus told them, who are my brothers? Who are my sisters? Those that do my will, those that obey my word, they are my brothers and my sisters. Jesus didn't pay any attention to his blood relatives. The same thing with Nnamdi Kanu. For those of you that are attaching sentiments to what we are doing, share this video. It will teach somebody something. For those of you that are bringing in sentiment, why did they say that Nnamdi Kanu family are his betrayer? Oh yes, they are, and I have reasons to tell you that they are. Because Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya 8 days after. Nobody knew about it. His brother did not raise any alarm. And when he was confronted, he began to play hanky-panky, turning left and right, doing like this, doing like this, doing like this. Evil men that you guys are attaching sentiments to. You want to have Biafra? Do you want to have Biafra? My colleagues. Do you want to have Biafra? Do you want to have Biafra? If you want to have Biafra, you need to cut these men off. Detach yourself. These guys are amoeba. These guys are parasites. These guys are blood-sucking demons. They may be family members of Nnamdi Kanu. They may go by the name Kanunta, Kanuku, Kanuoko, Kanunka, Kanunkeni. They are all parasites. Nnamdi Kanu never recommended them one day. Nnamdi Kanu never told you, go listen to them. They were there. They were there when a young man in Finland was doing great things awesomely and was touching lives and was clear, crystal clear. And he told you, Simon Ekpa is doing something tremendous. He's bringing in a new dimension into the struggle. Listen to him. He said, you must listen to him. I am not preaching the gospel for you to follow Simon Ekpa. I am trying to bring your attention to the fact that there is nothing like family. There is nothing like sentiment when it comes to fighting for freedom. If you stand for truth, you don't attach sentiments to it. As long as you continue to put in these your sentiments and stand with lies and perjury and blackmailing, and you are looking for Biafra, you are a liar. You will never get Biafra. You won't get it. I, Raphael Chamaka Ajere, I am telling you, look, I am the type of human being, the type of species that you will think is standing there and he's going to be with us. No. I am on the side of truth. Truth is my friend. I am not the friend of anybody. I am the friend of truth. I'm the friend of truth. And until you become the friend of truth, forget it. You never listen to Nnamdi Kanu. Look, let me tell you, even Nnamdi Kanu himself, he said it that he is not, he doesn't exempt himself. He told you that if by any means you find him faulty, you find him that he is culpable, Get him out of the way. The target is Biafra, and you have to go get it. And there shouldn't be anybody that will stand on your way from getting Biafra. And if you continue with all these your sentiments, and you want to say, do you love him more than his family members? What the heck? Family members, my foot. Were they not family members that sold Joseph? Were they not family members? What are you talking about? Were they not family members? If it happened in the past, what makes you feel it cannot happen again in this present time? Let me tell you, do you know why these guys are just fronting themselves and keep trying to make themselves relevant? Because you have become their milk industry. Kanu doesn't have anything he's doing that gives him money. Nenayanya is a thief, a chronic thief who is living at your own expense, IPOB. You pay every month, all those your weekly or monthly, whatever you're paying, and they are living off it. And you continue to attach sentiment and you want to get Biafra. You are a lunatic. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Right now, Nnamdi Kanu is in the dungeon, and the best thing that would be done to bring him out is total rebellion against the system, to put them on their knees and make them understand that we have a voice. But those that are supposed to be fronting it, they are trying to shut you up. Keep quiet, no protest, don't talk, no sit at home, go about your business. Political solution. Damn buffoons. You guys are following idiots, and you think you want to get Biafra? You won't get it like that. It's not possible. It's not going to come. Until you become clear, crystal clear, standing for truth and defending truth and ready to stand against all odds, you will not get Biafra. You won't get it. I am telling you, look, as I am standing for truth, because truth is my friend, I am ready to rebel against anything that doesn't represent the truth I stand for. And until you have this mentality, this mental, ability to be able to decipher when somebody is trying to play you or beguile you, you are heading nowhere. You need to question things. Even Nnamdi Kanu himself, he will always tell you, bring those tough questions, ask me questions. And then you need to ask, why is he saying it? He needs you to ask him questions. You might even, at the end of the day, put him on the line where you will ask him questions that will make him understand, look at where I'm getting it wrong. He will get it right, because he is open to everyone. There is nothing he wants to hide for you. And that is why you need to get it right now if you must get Biafra. You must get Biafra. You must get Biafra. Put away this your sentiments of Kanu is his brother, Nenanya is his relation, Master Prophet is his brother-in-law, and show them what? And show them what? Is Biafra struggle now a family business? These people have been living off you, and they are still trying to continue to live off you. Look, if they are not showing you crystal clear on blueprint that they are making effort to get Nnamdi Kanu out, why will you be supporting them? Why will you be paying their bills? Do you know that every month you give them that your 25 euros, that your $30, that your $50, every month you give it to them, you are continuing to pay their bills, and they are continuing to deceive you and deceive Biafrans. You will never get Biafra. And so I tell you, stop giving them that money. If there's any money you need to pay, there is an approved account where Nnamdi Kanu himself gave. Why are these people fighting that account and saying that that account is not valid? Because they have tried to make sure you don't put money where it should be going to. They want you to put money where it will be going into their pocket. And Kanu, who has no job, will continue to live off you. And then Nenanya, who has no job, who is living in a house, all paid for by you. That's your money you are paying every month. The house Nenanya is living in Germany, all paid for by you. By you. And you continue to deceive yourself that these people want to lead you to Biafra. You are a fool. You need to get up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Biafra will never come if we deny this obvious. The questions, the paramount questions you are asking these people, why is it that the things that are working, you guys are taking it off the table, and you are telling us the things that have been working before, the things that made you what you are? Do you know that May 30th sit at home, locked down, ghost town is what made you IPOB and gave you a voice in Biafra land? Now they've told you that they have removed it and they want you to have independence. Independence? You are still under Nigeria, and somebody is telling you that you have independence, that you will no longer sing Nigeria independence song or anthem, that you'll be singing Biafra song, and you listening to them. Are you a fool? Are you a fool, for goodness sake? What breed of human beings are you? What species of humans are you? Are you a fool? You need to wake up. Look, the only thing that will get your leader, my leader, Nnamdi Kanu, out is total rebellion, total civil disobedience to anything that has to do with Nigeria. And these people, they don't want to offend Nigeria. They don't want to hurt Nigeria. Deji Adeyonju, who have always had differences with Nnamdi Kanu, he told you that as long as you refuse to apply this seat at home, Nnamdi Kanu will never come out. He told you he will not come out in this December. This year he will spend it in DSS dungeon. It happened because he was saying the truth. Everybody that has brain knows that the only thing that can work is civil disobedience. That's the only thing that can work. Apart from that, forget it. You are deceiving yourselves, and anybody that comes to tell you otherwise, that person hates you and doesn't like you. Doesn't like you. So the earlier you guys wake up and throw away this your bloody sentiments of a man can you love him more than his brother? His brother loves a brother that loves his brother that was kidnapped. Then he kept quiet for 8 days. Do you know the level of awareness we would have created in Kenya if we had known 8 days before he came to Nigeria? Do you think they would have flown him to Nigeria? Tell me how they would have been able to do that. They kidnapped a criminal politician in the church on Sunday, and everybody went out and began to make noise online on social media and began to hit the airways. I'm talking about Uche Nwosu, and when they made noise, he was released the very next day. Do you know why? Because awareness was being created, and this idiot that calls himself Kanu Takanu, criminal came. He's telling you that the noise that was made is what released them, Uche Nwosu. Then why did you not make noise when your brother was kidnapped? And the question is being asked. People are not even waiting to insist to tell him, answer that question. Why did you not raise alarm when your brother was kidnapped? You kept quiet until 8 days after. We saw him in handcuffs in Nigeria, and you are telling us that these people want his best interest because they are his brother or they are his sister. Were they not there when he was giving recommendation to other people that he never knew from Adam? Simon Ekpa never knew Nnamdi Kanu from Adam. They have never met one-on-one, but he gave credence to Simon Ekpa and said, listen to him, because he saw the spirit of truth in him. And every one of them, immediately Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, every one of them, they began to fight this same person that Nnamdi Kanu said listen to. And many of you are not putting the dots together. You are supposed to be the dot nation. You are supposed to be the dot people. Put the dots together. Then when you put it together, you will discover that these people, Kanu Takanu, his brother Emmanuel Kanu, master prophet, the criminal fake prophet in Germany, and his wife, Nnamdi Kanu sisters, these people are criminals. They are his family members, but they are criminals. You know why? They have been sustaining themselves based on the money you've been contributing. Nnamdi Kanu couldn't control it because he was just one man, and he wanted to bring in people that will control the asset and do the right people. And immediately he was kidnapped. They threw all these people away, and they wanted to keep that status quo going because you people are brainless. You have no sense. You do not use your head, and since you have refused to use your head, they will continue to use it for you. Idiot. You are a madman. Kennedy Franklin, thunder will destroy both you and everything you represent. As I'm blocking you now, you are dead. Fool. Idiot. I don't get angry on people like this, but I've gotten angry with you. You are devil. And this Kenneth Franklin that is making this comment insulting Simon Ekpa, go and check and see. He's benefiting from all those criminals that are, calling themselves Nnamdi Kanu's brother. Fool. As I block you, you receive that dose of curses that come from me. From me, I cursed you. Idiots. That is why Nnamdi Kanu would always say, Ndishoji, black men. A black man will never use his head. They will continue to use your head for you. They will continue to use your head for you. They will continue to use your head for you. You better get up now. You better wake up now and know. The earlier you rise up for your freedom, the better for you. The Fulanis are encroaching. The caliphate, the Fulani caliphate. You see what Hopeless Uzodinjo is doing? Did you see what he's doing? Hopeless Uzodinjo is playing games with you. Do you know that these your idiotic DOS, do you know that they are working with hopeless or danger? Do you know that? Do you know that their political solution is bringing them on a table that had to involve Hope Uzodinjo, Dave Umahi, and Ifeanyi Oba, and all these criminals that have set you back 100 years in Biafra land, and yet you are waiting for them to give you solution to Biafra. You're waiting for them. Continue to wait. Do you know what? There are so many of us that are out here. We already escaped that damnable zoological republic. We already escaped it. It is because of the love and passion we have for you. That's why we cry and we scream. So many of us have had the possibility of having citizenship of some of these nations where we are, and we may not have to lose anything if we don't care to talk about you or talk about what you are going through, but we have to talk about it because of the love we have for homeland, because we still have that dot connection, because we are all the dot nation, and as the dots are coming together, we are making efforts as possible as we can to join you in putting those dots together so that you will be free from that damnable zoological republic called Nigeria. The earlier you realize it, the better for you. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, and I'm always here standing on the side of truth. You may hate me for it, you may love me for it, I don't care, but all I know is that I'm a friend of truth. I'm a friend of nobody. I tell you, you see me sometimes, I greet people and I love people. That's the love, the purity of the love that comes from my heart. But I tell you, the person I throw love and kisses and love to, if tomorrow I see the devil in you, or the vain glory or the vainness in you, I'm going to run away, because light and darkness cannot cohabit. Light and darkness cannot cohabit. That is why, like Nnamdi Kanu, I say it. If you love Nigeria, you say you are a one Nigerianist, you have something, your Nigerianness is too much in you that you come across me. I hate you. I don't deal with you. I don't deal with you. I hate it, because you refuse to stand for truth. And that's why I will continue to hate all those evil pastors and prophets in Africa, that in Nigeria, that are praying for Nigeria and fasting for Nigeria and telling you that all will be well with Nigeria. That is how I know that they are devils. That's how I know that they are evil, because I know that Nigeria is an evil forest and there's nothing you can do to save it. Nigeria is damned to be destroyed, and anybody that is trying to save it is like trying to save Gomorrah. It's like trying to make every effort to bring Sodom back to life, and you can't be able to do it, because Sodom has been destroyed. Gomorrah is gone. You can't do anything to bring it back. So such is Nigeria. Anybody praying for Nigeria or trying to save Nigeria is a devil from the pit of hell, and I hate that person. Share this message if you want to. If you don't want to, don't share it. But I, from this side of the divide, will always stand on the side of truth. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere. I will be back.